We got a couple tastes of you at the end of last season, but now you're coming in full-fledged. But I'm not completely sold on her being all evil.
It's funny you say that because the villain, I think the villain is generally always my favorite character in a lot of movies because there's a reason why that they're a villain. And I'm excited to see especially what gets cooked up for our duality, I would say, especially like with Corey being of the same, I guess, blood or whatever we have on our planet, and but with different ability. So I think it's going to be really interesting seeing what happens.
I'm coming for you.
Good.
Will Blackfire meet the rest of her friends? Because I need to know what she thinks of this group.
Oh, yeah. She's going to have a room in Wayne Manor. Get ready. It's going
No,
to...
wait, seriously?
It's going to mix things up, yeah.
Oh my God, I love this.
This season, we're going to bring up a new villain. And it's a villain, if you've watched the show, you know that Jason Todd's had a rough run. And he had a falling out with the Titans. And it didn't end well. And even the Titans, as they kind of reunited as a team, were absent one member at the end who rode away on a motorcycle and had a fallout. And, there's that African proverb, if something along the lines, the child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. And that child comes back in the form of Red Hood.
Wow.
Wow. All right, Karen, how do you feel about that?
All right.
Yeah, I'm very excited, obviously. And I feel some pressure, but I'm ready to take it on 100%. So I'm very excited. I've been wanting this for a while now. So,
the big change is our team goes to Gotham, and there's a whole new set of challenges that lie and wait for us in Gotham.
Gotham is filled with iconic characters. Who can you tell us that we might meet along the way?
Oh, well, we've got a big one coming up in Dr. Jonathan Crane, also known as Scarecrow.
Yeah.
And we have another, classic character in the canon named Barbara Gordon, Commissioner Barbara Gordon. We've got two, of the second gen coming up. There was originally Batman and Jim Gordon, and now we have Nightwing and Barbara Gordon trying to kind of deal with the mistakes of their parents, and it turns out a lot more difficult than anybody thought.
Cannot wait to see what comes up in season 3. I want to thank you all and congratulations on an awesome run so far.
What's up? Real MVPs, Ricky Widmer here, back with another video about DC Fandome. I've been doing a lot of these. I think this is in the order of my recording. This is the last one I'll be recording. But hey, if this is the first video that you're coming across, make sure to check out all my other DC Fandome videos. And in this one, I'm talking about Titans. We got a panel on the DC Fandome schedule for Titans. It had all the cast. They talked about some scenes from the last season. However, they did drop a little bit of knowledge on us. In the first one, I'm just going to get it out of the way. I'm excited about it. They actually said that Jason Todd is going to be Red Hood in the new season. Or, I want to say they were talking about the new season, but it could be the future. But either way, I'm pumped. Jason Todd, they said the way it ended, where you had all the Titans together, except they were missing one. And he kind of rode off on a motorcycle. I cannot tell you how pumped I am to get this version of Jason Todd as Red Hood and to see how him and Dick are going to kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of mesh together, how they're going to combat each other, because they're going to have different ways. And the thing that's going to be unique to this relationship than the Batman Jason Todd relationship is I feel like Jason Todd is going to be balls to the wall, where I will kill you. I don't care. I'm doing it my way. These are criminals. They don't deserve to live. Where Dick Grayson's going to come across where it's like, dude, I used to be where you were at. Remember the fuck Batman Robin? But I'm telling you, you can't be like that. Oh, I cannot wait to see how these two characters interact with each other. And I cannot wait to see what Jason Todd looks like as Red Hood on the Titans TV screen. Other things we got were Blackfire, is she going to be the main villain of the next season? And the kind of snippet that I think it was the director was talking about is he goes, she's going to have a room in Wayne Manor. And the guy running the panel flipped shit. Like, holy shit, no, you got to tell us more. And they did not tell us more on that, where to me, I think she is going to be a focal point. She's not going to be the only villain that there is. I think there's going to be 3. I'll get to it in a second. Jason Todd being one of them. That's going to be Dick's main. So, like, I feel like, because the thing Titans does well is it's got a main storyline for them all, but each character has their own storyline. So in season 3, I think the Jason Todd villain is going to be Dick's story. Blackfire, they may interact with all the Teen Titans, but that's mainly going to be Starfire's story. And then you've got the third one. They dropped that Dr. Crane is going to be in season 3. And if you're thinking to yourself, Dr. Crane, who is that? That's Scarecrow, baby. I don't know how he fits in, but the last thing we know is what Beast Boy was getting experimented on by a company that was related to Lex Luthor. We know that that same company, I want to say, was targeting Superboy. So we've got those little lines that we haven't finished. How does Dr. Crane fit into this? Is he going to fit into it to where the studies they were doing on Beast Boy, is he going to be implemented that way? And that's how they're going to do it? Or is he going to be something completely different that just gets introduced into season 3? I don't really know. And then the last question I have is, they mentioned Barbara Gordon, but they mentioned Commissioner Barbara Gordon. So for me, I'm confused about this. And the only reason I'm confused about it is, so Dick and Barbara, how much older than Dick is she gonna be? Because usually Barbara, or Batgirl, is about 2 to 3 years older than Nightwing. Well, in some cases, she's been, I think it was the Silver Age, she was about 7 years older. So right now they've got it working. So like if Dick is, let's say, early 20s, then Jason Todd is like late teens. Because if Jason Todd's even like 18, 19, then that means what, 5 or 6 years? That means Dick Grayson is like, what, fucking 24, 25? Even if like Jason Todd is 21 at the oldest, then that means Dick is at his late 20s, early 30s. So that kind of fits into how far apart they should be. So that means, let's say Dick is like late 20s, like 26, 25, mid to late 20s. That means if it's the Barbara Gordon that we all know, which is like 2 to 3 years, she should be close in age. She should be late 20s, if not 30. But if she's 7 years older, that might be a little different, because then she's into her 30s. By this time, maybe she is already commissioner, but yet again, the Commissioner Barbara Gordon that we're familiar with had the gray in her hair. She was a lot older. So maybe this is a younger Commissioner Barbara Gordon that maybe just got the job as commissioner. But that to me is even like, holy shit, how would they even implement that? If they did, is it the right move? Obviously, she'd be the commissioner of Gotham. Like, so many questions, but those were the main 4 things that we got about it. I am pumped for Jason Todd. That's probably the number one thing I am pumped about. Blackfire was a badass in season 2. I can't wait to see where that story and how it develops Starfire's character, because I think that's going to be the main thing with that one, is how does the Blackfire storyline develop Starfire's character even more? I don't know. I'll be completely honest. I don't know how Scarecrow fits into this. How he, like, what could he do? What could he be studying? My guess would be that he's going to help them study Beast Boy in some way to kind of like get into dreams and stuff, and like with his toxin. But even as I'm saying that, I'm like, Ricky, that doesn't even make any sense. And then obviously Commissioner Barbara Gordon is How old is she going to be? Because usually she's 2 to 3, but like I said, in the Silver Age, she's been 7 years older than Dick Grayson. But this is where you guys come in. Let me know what you guys think down below in that comment section. What do you think about all the things we learned about the Titans series moving forward? What are you hyped about? What are you not hyped about? I know we all want Titans back on our TV screen. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Thanks, COVID, for that one. But that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to hit that bell to get all the notifications for MVP Entertainment. Also, patreon.com/MVPvids. Help support the channel so that we can keep making these videos that we like to make for you each and every day. That's going to do it for me. And as always, have a good day, everybody.